Hello everyone, and welcome back to Let's Play Nox. I'm Nosgard Silverclaw, here with our character, Mark, the novice conjurer, and one day I will learn how to remember what his rank is when I start the video. This will not be that day, however, it seems. So let's finish up the mana mine, shall we? It's a fun level, but all good things must come to an end. So, the last bit is the only part that I would say offers any real challenge to a competent enough player, and it's still not that bad. But it does have one particular enemy that could kill you if you try to take him toe-to-toe, so don't. Use your Pixie Swarm on him, that's what you have it for. You'll see which enemy I'm referring to soon enough. And I see you were trying to hide up there, little imp bat thing. Won't work. Well, it will work for now, because I can't get up there this way, but I'll go over there and kill him later. He's connected to a different part. Ow. Have I said how much I love Pixie Swarm? Because I feel like I haven't specified enough that it's really good for early game. And it stays moderately good for mid-game as well. Late game, well, all good things come to an end. By the way, this isn't the one enemy I was referring to that could actually do real damage to you, the giant scorpion. But 3 good Pixie Swarms takes one down. Gonna get a quick refill there, and then we'll get back to work. Did I loot down here? Yes, I did. Okay. Sorry, kind of spacey. Here we get another book of Lesser Heal. It makes our Lesser Heal slightly cheaper, and it heals slightly more. Nothing to get too excited about, but it certainly isn't going to hurt anything. So, stupid water barrel. So hey, nice to have all the same, yeah? Yeah. I hear spiders. Probably going to be a spider around the corner. Yep, there it is. Listening to enemies is a good way to know what you're about to walk into. Ow. That mildly hurt, but whatever. Problem solved, just like that. So, this level's, even here it's not too hard until the finale, and even that, if you know what you're doing, isn't too scary. Except when my pixies aren't cooperating, then it can be a little trickier. Work with me here, pixies. Yeah, if you do it right, it's tricky, because these guys have a really fast projectile, but if you do it just right, you can normally hook your way around the corner, have the pixie nail them, and then get back behind the wall before they hit you. But it's tricky, doesn't always work how you want it to. And there's that pixie we saw from before, imp we saw from before. Technically it's an imp. Sadly, nothing up there. Or if there is, it's so well hidden I've never figured out how to reach it, and I don't think that's the case. I'm pretty sure it's just dead map. Where we need to go is actually this way. Go away, imps. So, right here, you've got a huge explosion trap, which you could trigger on these 4 scorpions. The only problem is, if they're killed by that trap, it's not counted as your kill, and I kind of want to get paid for my time. Which is why I'm not going to use it. I'd rather take a little damage, kite them a bit, get some mana, and kill them with pixies so I get the full payout for my efforts. Which is quite a lot when you think that was 276 for just one. And there's 4 of them, so that's like 1,000 experience you're giving up if you blow them up with the trap. It's not hard to do if you want to go that route, though. All you really have to do is, you know, have them start running down the pathway, take out your bow, and shoot this one right here, and pretty much anything in this hallway is going to die. Like, instantly. Apparently the last one didn't even want to come out and play. Get over here, you. That's how I use my bow. Loin, and that's about it. Where is it? Oh, there it is. And problem solved. Once you take care of those 4, your eventual goal, your final goal really, is right through this door.
Thank you for finding me. Please take me back to the elevator.
Yeah, we'll get right on that. After I rob more unexplainable piles of gold in the middle of a mine. It just doesn't seem like a logical way to build the place is all, but I'll take the money, don't get me wrong. Not complain about the money, just, don't get the money? Don't comprehend its location? So you get attacked by a few enemies on the way back, nothing too bad. There is one more scorpion to fight, with the miners in tow, so be careful of that, but even he's not that bad. It takes a scorpion a few good licks in to kill one of these guys, and I've never actually failed hard enough for him to pull that off. See what I mean? It goes down quick enough, it shouldn't be an issue. Yeah, slow pixie, circling around him, just hit him already. Hold on, this one down here. And these guys no longer give experience, so I might as well charm one at this point, huh? And now I've got my own. And I can do all this stuff with it. I can observe it, which is kind of odd. What observe does is, well, let me show you. Let's say I put it on hunt, right? He's gonna go look for somebody to kill. I can then observe him, and I can watch him run around the map. It's a form of scouting. The problem is, since you can't control him directly, you're basically watching him hunt for something to kill. Still, it is not a bad way to see what's around the bend. Like, hey, I missed something, how about that? So let's see if he actually went to fight. I'll admit I'll be kind of... Wow, he's actually doing really good. I mean, I know he's pretty injured, but he got 2 out of 3 by himself. I really can't judge him for that. He did a good job. And he showed me that I missed something, so it's a good thing that I demonstrated that. Oh, this isn't... Where the hell was he? Did he go this way? I'm not even sure where he went now. Yes, he did. Okay. I almost missed a very, very small amount of gold. But still, I almost missed it. So it's a good thing I charmed that imp. I just wanted to show that mechanic off. I don't use it too much, but you can send them hunting, and it's a good way to clear an area before you have to go through it, or at least weaken an area before you go through it.
I feel much better now. That was too close.
And voila, that's all of them.
Thank you. You saved us all. Please go see the foreman. I'm sure he has a fine reward for your efforts.
He better, because that was a lot of effort. Not really, it was actually pretty easy, but pay me anyway. Just pay me on principle, how about that? So, this part is backtracking, and more backtracking, because reasons. I don't know why they don't just warp you out or have the foreman walk in the room, but it's really not that big a deal. It's not that far. Just not sure why they did it this way, because in other parts of the game, they just warp you out when you're done, you know, simple and easy.
You are truly our hero. My deepest thanks. While you were in the mine saving my men, the captain came by looking for you. He's waiting for you at the crossroads east of here. Before you go, please take this gold as a reward.
So you get 500 gold for finishing, always nice.
Your valor knows no peer. We all thank you for saving our men.
Thank you, I guess. So, okay, so then you gotta run all the way back here. Again, not sure why the captain doesn't just meet me at the mine.
Good work with the miners, lad. With the mana supply re-established, the wizards of Galavar will be busy tonight. But if I know Hecuba, I fear rumors of her practicing the forbidden black arts may be true, and it is up to us to journey to the field of Valor, where you must find out for sure if she is communing with the undead through her ancestors' occult art of necromancy. Gather whatever supplies you need from these merchants, and return to me when you are ready to leave.
Okay, this is the last time I'm gonna say it. I'm not holding back on any spoilers for this LP because you had 2 where I pretended I didn't know what was going on. How the fuck does he know that Hecuba's the one behind this and that she's practicing the dark arts? At this point in the story, we have not confirmed that Hecuba's even involved. In fact, the last time he saw Hecuba was when she was an infant and when he gave her to the ogres. The Conjurer is my favorite class to play, my favorite storyline, but he has some ridiculously good foresight for this. Just saying.
Decades ago on this sacred plain, armies from the north and south met in a deadly contest to decide the fate of Nox. And those that fell remain here in the Tomb of Valor. And here too on this killing field, a young leader, the hero Jandor, tired of mayhem and death, drew the line at the life of a young infant. The baby girl's name was Hecuba, the sole bearer of the Northern Mage's cursed blood legacy. Jandor let her live on among the ogres. Years later she disappeared, but Hecuba may be here now, lad, attempting to raise the dead, to fill the ranks of her unholy armies from the tombs below. She must be stopped. The entrance to the tombs is in the building at the end of the path. See if Hecuba's been here. You'll know. And careful, many of the crypts have traps against grave robbers.
Yeah, again, how does he make this connection? Anyway, more importantly, for reaching the point in the game, we gain the ability to summon bombers. Do you remember the mage trap? It's kind of like that. I load some things in it that I like, we'll say these two for now, and I summon a bomb. And when the bomb, you know, goes boom, well, not when you banish it, when it actually dies properly, it sets off the spells inside it. It's much like a mage trap, except a mobile one, which makes it even better. There's one shop here.
I have a feeling we could be excellent friends. That is, if you are willing to be my best customer.
Oops. I'm going to quickly sell my junk before we get started, because we're going to want all the inventory we can get. And he does offer a fair price, equal to the best price I would get at the shop in the last area. So I could have sold it there, but it really is just semantics. I'm going to keep the bow in the... fuck it, I'll get a new bow inside. Let's hoard... We're going to need the inventory space for the next dungeon. So we're just going to sell everything, screw it. He's got armor and such, and arrows and bows and yada yada. I don't need any of it, but I will pick up his spells, because Protect from Fire does exactly what you think it does, and that could come in handy for some parts. This one, not a huge fan of it, but, you know, I gotta show off all the spells, so I'll buy it too. So Protect from Fire, I don't think I need to explain. I hope I don't, so I'm not going to. This other one does have a purpose and a sense, I guess. It lasts for a reasonable amount of time, and it lets me see things that are trying to be sneaky. It's like the anti-rogue spell of the game or something, even though the game doesn't have rogues. Anyway, on to level... If I can go down the damn ladder, ramp thing on level 5. We're not going to get too far today, but since the last few videos were short and it's not crazy hot out right now, I'll go a little way in here. Nothing over here. And it already wore off. Give that back, I want to demonstrate it. Silly bats. Wait, did I see a mana crystal in there through the wall? Well, whatever, that's a bug. All games have some bugs, just the nature of gaming. And here we get a Sulphurious Flare Staff, if I can pick it up, which the Conjurer can't equip. He can equip some staffs, not all. The important thing to note is that this staff is considered a fire attack, which might come in handy for reasons you're going to see later. But I'm not going to use it. I'd rather sell it later and get some crazy money out of a fully unused staff, because each use I do of it reduces its value. Now, if I could just get this one enemy to show up, trust me, they're all over the place in here, I will show you how the inflation works, but I need a certain enemy to do it. Trust me, he's here. Somewhere. There it is. Okay, you see how it goes to green? They're actually invisible right now. When this wears off, they won't be green, I just won't see them till they're like right up on me. That's how I'm trying to like wait till it wears off now, so there we go. So I can actually show you, you know, that you can't see them till they get right in front of you, because they are sneaky like that. Like, the ghost is way over here, and I can barely see it without inflation on. And that's how it works. Like I said, it can be useful, especially against mages, but the problem is, well, the Conjurer doesn't do a lot of mage fighting. So it has limited usage, which is why I'm not a fan of it, because it has only limited use. It's not, relative to what I paid, I don't think it gets its money's worth. But whatever. I'm going to go ahead and summon the bomb, just because I like having a pet with me. Since this one... Come on, detonate. There we go. And when he goes off, he launches his spells, which take care of the bats. I do like the bomb. I don't have all the spells I want in my bomb currently, but I do like it. Oh, and when ghosts hit you, they stun you briefly. Be advised about that. And they do a reasonable amount of damage, really. But nothing I'm honestly that worried about, because I have a heal spell on the Conjurer, which pretty much makes all attacks against me null and void. Thank you, bats. Over here's a little side area, completely optional, but you can get some loot for your time, and, well, I like loot. You gotta be careful here. I do recommend you just sacrifice a little bit of experience and let these things die, like, on their own to the traps, because there's ghosts back here, and if a ghost stuns you when you're in one of these crushing points, that's it, game over, you're dead. Don't get hit by those. They are pretty obviously instant death. So that's the one time I would not min-max the game, just for safety reasons. Yeah, I do like the Field of Valor, even if it's a repeat area. It's the first zone that every character has to go through. Go away, rat. But I still like it. I like the aesthetic of it. I think it's a fun area. By the way, a little secret back here. Almost forgot to pick that up. You get a little bit of gold for your trouble. More importantly, it's worth experience, which I really like. And beyond that, there's nothing to do but, well, finish exploring this area, and then I'll call the video. Well, the first chunk. I'm not going to do the whole Field of Valor. That's going to be like 2 or 3 videos. It's a pretty long zone. Another secret right here. This one has ghost in it, though, so be careful when you go in. Here we get another way to recharge our mana, which is nice. Get myself some bombs. I can actually have up to 4 bombs at a time, fully loaded with spells as long as I've got the mana to cast them. Unlike a normal conjured pet, well, a charm pet, the cost is based... Oh. Well, you can have 2 bombs then. I misspoke, I apologize. I can have up to 4 pets, if they're small enough. The size of the animal determines how many you can have of it. You can only have 2 traps, though. I could fill these other 2 slots with, like, imps, for example, if I found some. But here we get the Meteor spell. This is a good one. This is a really good one, actually, especially for this area. So I'm going to go ahead and put one of my meteors on the poison slot, and I'm going to throw a meteor over the poison in the bomb. But we'll worry about that next time. You'll get your demonstration of meteor and a proper look of this area in the next video, after I kill that bat. So for now, I am Nosgard Silverclaw, here with my character, Mark, the Novice Conjurer, and we're going to have a good time from here on out, because this is when the Conjurer really starts to shine. We've got a nice mid-game nuke to late-game nuke, we've got a bomb pet, and we've got bows if we so feel inclined to do so. So, I'm Nosgard Silverclaw, and I'll see you guys next time. Have a good day.